Well, hello everybody, it's Rose, and I'm super excited right now because I was watching YouTube videos on diamond painting this morning, as I am wont to do, and I was watching Ms. Crochet and Coffee. She got this funky little device, two of them, from some diamond painting accessories on Facebook. And it was kind of cool. I mean, I think we've all seen the DIY moon shop, the tray that's, wood, and it's got cutouts for smaller diamond painting boats. And we've seen those and we thought, that's cool. I'd love to have one of those. But it costs like, I don't know, $100 and whatever dollars. And who wants to spend that on a tray? And then Ms. Crochet and Coffee was all excited because she found one on, Facebook. And she was able to get 2 trays, a total of 10 slots for, I think it was $45 or something like that, $48 US. And so I thought, that's pretty cool, but I still don't want to be spending that kind of money. But I do like the idea of multiple trays that are not going to fall off my table. So, what's this? It's and they're rose petal shoes. Ha ha ha. Anyway, I find that funny because I'm Rose. Anyway, this is the lid of the box that I usually keep spare drills in when I'm working on large diamond paintings. But I've been saving other boxes for the same purpose. So this is what I am going to do. I am going to lay out diamond painting trays. I was just about ready to throw out these trays because I thought I'm never going to find a purpose for them. Ms. Crochet and Coffee, you have inspired me with a purpose for these trays. Check this out. And it's free. It's free. Okay. So I can hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 colors in here at a time. That's pretty good. And so here's what I'm going to do. I don't even know how many. I have a whole lot. I've got one for every diamond painting I've ever bought. And I'm up to like 30 diamond paintings now. So I have a lot. Now they're not all the same size, and the big green boats with the cutouts, you're not going to be able to fit as many of those in here. Let's see if they even fit. Oh yeah, you could do that, but then you'd have to make sure that because I'm working on a tilted surface, so I'd have to make sure that the cutout was facing up so that my drills didn't slide out. Or I could lay it this way. This would work. Okay, so I can use all of my different boats. That's good. Plus I got, so I've got about 150, because as you know, we get sometimes multiple boats with a kit. Not often, but sometimes. And how do the white ones fit? I don't know. For now, I'm just going to work with green boats. But here's what I'm going to do. I have, hold on, I don't want this one. I don't want that one. I do want, one of these regular green boats. There we go, because I will be putting it here. And I will be putting it on my baking mat, which is non-slip. So I don't have to worry about this thing slipping off my diamond painting and falling all over the floor. So I should be fine. And so then I have, hold on a sec. Then I have indelible markers somewhere in my paper here, and then, yeah, there we go. Whoops, I've got some indelible markers. The black one is at my table where I do my openings. And so these will wash off with, what do you call that stuff? Hand sanitizer. So I can label all of my boats according to the drill that I want to put in there. So right now, I am working on my Huacan abstract, well, the stained glass flower. And it has quite a few colors. How many colors does it have? 40 colors. Okay. So, there we go. Let me turn on my light pad. So here's what I'm planning to do, just so, you know, because I know a lot of you don't watch the whole video all the way through, and that's cool. But I want to impart the most amount of information to you as possible. So there are only so many symbols that appear in rotation on different diamond paintings. There's only so many letters of the alphabet. There's only so many numbers. There's only so many, keyboard symbols. And then there's all those other funky symbols that different companies use. So if I pre-label a bunch of my diamond painting trays with the letters of the alphabet, then I can very quickly just switch out the trays that I put in here, and I don't have to stick little labels on them or anything like that. So I can have a stash of labeled trays. So I'm going to start by labeling a few trays with the next 10 colors that I'm using on my diamond painting here, okay? So many of you know that I work, well, I'll leave you up. Yeah, I'll leave you up because I want you to see everything I'm doing. So if you can't see the detail on, if you can't see the detail on the diamond painting itself, you'll at least be able to, you know, sort of see what it is that I'm doing. Okay, I can't see what you can see now, but as long as I don't jog the table there, it's going to be fine. So my next color is N. And then after that, I will be doing a capital E. And then after that, I will be doing a Z, or as the Americans say, a Z. And after that, what is that? That is, I think it's a theta. Yeah, it's a theta. Okay, so I'm going to use a different color for that because it's not a letter of the alphabet. I am going to use, for my odd symbols, I'm going to use my red marker. And then I'm back to a letter of the alphabet. And that's a Y. And then the next one that I've got coming up is a J. And you know what? Probably would be better if I did these sideways. So J. Just so that, you know, they'll always be what they are, regardless of how I put this in there. Then we got theta again. Then we got a keyboard character, so I'll do that in green. And that keyboard character, oh no, yeah. So numbers and keyboard characters are going to be green. So that is an asterisk. Did I do D already? Yeah, I did D already. I did Y already. Then there's like a weird one. Oh, wait a minute. Am I calling that a keyboard character? I am calling that a keyboard character. Okay, for now it doesn't really matter. I'll fix it after. Okay, so then I have this weird character. I'll show you on my bag. hold on, where are you? So there we go. It's an arrow with a line through it. So on the canvas, it actually kind of looks like a leaf. So I'm going to take this out and I'm going to, you don't see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to draw that character on here. And it is a tip tilted arrow. And then we've got a line through it right here. There we go. Okay. So there we go. That's that. Can you see? Yeah. I don't want to get my head in here, so my apologies if I'm getting my head in the picture. So then after that tip tilted arrow, what's next? I did J, I did theta, I did Z, I did D, I did Y. Okay, then there's an up arrow, so that's yet another symbol, so that's in red too. And that's an up arrow. Okay, and then what do I have? I'm not sure, let's see. Usually I'm bent over my diamond paintings so I can see better. Let's see, I just need to see. Oh, okay, the next one is a U-turn symbol. So let's draw that. Okay, so I got my 10. No, yeah, I got my 10. And so now, put away my pens, because I don't need those. And I'm just using Staedtler, let's see, Staedtler Lumicolor. There's 4 colors. The black one, as I say, is out of here. So they're really nice permanent pens, permanent markers, and yeah, you can pick them up at Staples, I think. Okay, so yeah, this is good. So now here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to start filling my trays. And just to start this off, I'm not going to use too many at a time. I'm testing this, by the way, so I have not tried this before I made this video. So you are going to see the results of this at the same time as me. And I don't mind if this is a failure, because I'm sure I'm not the only one who comes up with these ideas. And so if this was an idea that you might have come up with yourselves, and if it fails miserably here, then you know you don't need to try it, because it doesn't work. But if it works beautifully, then you know it's something you can try. All right, where's my Y? My Y is here. And I have to use the boats. Well, I'm using the boats that don't have the cutouts because I don't want diamonds flying all over the place. I don't want them falling out of the boat. So, and for those of you who would prefer, if it was easy to do so, to go color by color on your diamond paintings, well, this might be the trick for you, because you can actually do 10 colors in a row and get, like, you know, 10 colors done. Okay. And then I need the tip tilty arrow, which I'm really afraid I'm going to run out of. Oh well, that's why I'm doing this hula can now, because I ran out of the other one that I bought in the same shipment. And yeah. And so I want to put in an order for all the missing drills at the same time, so I don't have to pay shipping for a second order of missing drills. And then I need the U-turn. Okay. All right, so this is where the test comes in. So I'm trying to shake my drills to get them more or less lined up. Okay, it's not as perfect as if I was doing it drill by drill, but I think you can see, let's zoom you in a little bit on that. I think you can see there that they're pretty much turned upright. So let us now start drilling. And I'm going to use, okay, so I am going to use, which one of my pens am I going to use? I think I'll use this one, which was the replacement pen that I got from, we've got a handle on this, or we have a handle on this, and it's still not exactly the colors that I ordered, but you know what? It's pretty, and I'm not going to complain, because they were super sweet to send me an extra one and let me keep the other one. So yeah, I'm just gonna say thank you and leave it at that. Okay, so let's try this. So I need N, so that's here. I don't know if I've got goop in my pen, so I'll use my purple one, which, just for those of you who watched the unboxing of my pens, I did modify. I did modify it because I really did want a tapered end here, because the way they come is just with a flat end. So I had a Dremel drill, a Dremel that has a round sandpaper barrel on it. Bought it to grind my dog. Yeah, it's a grinder. I bought it to grind my dog's nails instead of paying $10, well, $12 with tip every time I take her to the groomer, because I was taking her to the groomer every week. So I bought the Dremel for that, and I never used it for that. So I thought, I can use it for something else. Whoopsie. And then Z, where's my Zs? There they are. Now, if I was organized, I would put these all in alphabetical order, but this is actually not too bad, so I'm fine with this. Okay, and then I need my theta. And I need my Y, that's my Y. Okay, so a drill just popped out, but guess what? It popped into my shoebox lid, and so it's not going to fall on the floor. So I'm going to have less fallage, which is amazing. And then I've got a few of these. Now the other thing that this is forcing me to do, the other thing that this is forcing me to do is maintain a better posture, because, well, first off, I don't want to get into the shot. I hope I'm not getting into the shot. There's a Z, so I need a couple of Zs. If I'm getting into the shot, I really apologize, because this really is all about you seeing what I'm doing here. And then I need my Ds. Where's my D? Maybe D wasn't one of the ones. Nope. So D is one of the next 10 colors. All right, so then I go back to N. And I got an N there. And so with this, I'll be changing colors a lot less. A lot less. Yeah, I should have had D in here. I guess I just forgot to put D. I missed seeing the D, but so what? That doesn't matter. I need another theta. Yeah, so I'll do 10 colors without having to go back into my drill containers for additional colors. And so, I mean, I'll let you know how this goes. I might do a drill and chat a little bit later. But so far, so good. I mean, maybe the lip on this is a little bit more than what I would have liked. So I'll see if I have other containers around the house that that I prefer more to serve as you know, the tray. But this works. So, you know, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty doggone happy. All right. What is that? That's a Y, I think. Let's just make sure. Yeah, that's a Y. I'm so far back from it that I can't see. And like I say, I don't want to get my head in the picture. Whoops, I just turned off my light pad. That's the one thing I don't like about this light pad, is that if you rest your fingers on it, it turns off. All right, so then in. And yeah, I'm filling this in now with fewer gaps left behind, which I'm not sure with a Hua. Yeah, with a Hua can, I mean, you know, it is what it is. It's my very challenging diamond painting here because it has popping drills like mad. Yeah, so this is not a drill and chat where where it's all about my technique or anything like that. No, this is okay. And then I got a new symbol that I haven't used yet, and then Y. So I mean, it's not going to fill in, like, because I've only got one shoebox that's only big enough for 10. Like, I'm into my 11th and 12th colors here that I'm leaving behind, but then it'll be easy to go and fill those in as I go. So now I'm back to Z, and I'm going to find 3 that are more or less, there we go, and then some more Z. You know what? I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Maybe long term I won't like it, but I'm going to try it today and just see how it goes, because yeah, it's pretty cool. So I did link the video from Ms. Crochet and Coffee up above, since that was the inspiration for what I'm doing right now. But this is a heck of a lot cheaper than $48, which is a heck of a lot cheaper than the $148 or whatever that DIY Moonshop charges. I'm still figuring out the 2-placer drill. I think I just need to refill the wax. But again, this is not about the wax. This is all about how does it, you know, how does it work in terms. Okay, so I got H's, and that's not on this particular list, but I do have asterisks. So I can fill in the asterisk, and I can fill in the up arrow. I am liking this. Okay, so then if I pre-label all of my boats with the alphabet and all that stuff, the symbols of the alphabet that are used, because usually they don't use I, sometimes they do. This one actually does. But sometimes they don't, and sometimes they don't use Q. Anyway, but I'll label it with all the letters of the alphabet. Wait a minute, what color was that? That was a Z. There we go. And then I just keep those drill trays aside until I need them for a project. So that, you know, I'll create new drill trays as I go, and I'll keep a few that are spare in case I get a symbol that I've never seen before. Then I can just label I can label those, or I can always just erase one that I've already got with hand sanitizer and put a new symbol on it. So, you know, even if you don't have a whole heck of a lot of not shoeboxes, but drill trays, it's still good. You can still do this just by relabeling. Now, the way I've done it, you don't actually see the color of the symbol, but that's okay because usually there's only one. Now, where it might get complicated is with arrows or triangles or stuff like that. So I'm going to show you a tip for that. Where did I put my pens? Okay, so for example, this is an up arrow. So I am just going to make sure that I know that it's an up arrow, I'm going to put a diamond at the bottom, a little dot at the bottom. Okay, so for all of these, just in case there's a, you know, another U-turn that's upside down, the little dot means that's the bottom. Okay, and so I will always be able to know, regardless of what orientation the trays are in and what orientation the drills are in, like the drill containers are in, I will always know which way the symbol is supposed to go. So that's it. I think this is going to work. And it'll save me time of changing out colors. Because especially when you're working on confetti, wouldn't it be nice to just be able to work a whole area without constantly going back to whatever your container is, pouring in the drills you haven't used yet, getting a different color out, and then, you know, further on you'll just be changing again. So yeah, I think this works. And I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I think you've seen what you need to see in order to decide whether this might be an option for you. And I want to say thank you so much to Ms. Crochet and Coffee, Alicia. I think I got your name right, my dear. I have so much trouble with your name. I don't know why. Yeah. So there you go. That's it. I'm going to continue working these 10 colors, and then I'm going to pick out the next 10 colors, and hopefully we'll have this almost finished, this section. I might do a drill and chat later today, but for right now, this is it. This is Rose saying thank you very much for your attention. Thank you to all of my subscribers, because you're the reason I do this. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I'm going to be making a real effort to come up with nifty alternatives to doing things that are cost effective, and maybe even a little bit fun. So yeah, let me know what you think of this in the comments below, and let me know if you like this idea for future videos. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.